Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Here for the exhibition? After you.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship! It's almost too much to take in!
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're...
Ah, so, Director Who gave me...
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business!
Yo, Traveler! Paimon! What's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beidou! Yunshin! It's great to see...
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient...
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than...
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super curious about all this stuff.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Whoa! Look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
Ha! Jianju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super obvious.
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse! You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
That's what the legend says!
So, nothing to do with food then. Noted.
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse Adeptus? From the stories I've heard, her palace lies on the moon.
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at that.
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianzhu. If I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora.
the lyrics? But to who?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition?
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show...
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Wow. This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing cloud.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Ah, has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot,
It was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora.
How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big.
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million more I could feed
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps...
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks...
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sale?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for...
Understood.
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing? And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I...
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink.
Yeah, guess you're right. Take it.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work.
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The Bi is used to honor heaven, the Cong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I would...
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr.
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance.
An old acquaintance? One of your
You could say that.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in sight.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then...
It's worth...
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhang. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu and...
Oh, that is far too...
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance, and it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Jean.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Three, 5, 7. $11, 13, 19, 23. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. It seems to me. I'm sorry, the shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time. I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some. The path home is... but I was never able to read. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler.
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about?
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and...
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the Jade Token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Guess someone's thinking of me.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending...
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night.
It is quite late. And Chongyun's... How about we head back? We can come...
Head back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And it's...
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Weren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened.
Oh, right. Paimon's Oh, how is that possible?
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original—
Wait, does that mean...
玉符の中にはいない。影の月の中にいるんだ。この玉符はその媒体に過ぎない。
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Teyat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands—
We never really thought about it, but... It must have been a
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison—
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon—
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a when it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free!
いや、むしろ逆だ。果てしない歳月が白馬の仙人と偽—
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon—
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection, however, while I had hoped to receive your— I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Teyat's secrets. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. Such is your conviction that—
では、最初の秘密を教えよう。紫伯はすでに死んでいる。影の月に潜むその存在は、彼女が死の直前に切り落とした三—
Wait! The White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us—
Please, remain calm, Paimon. And the three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the three vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her three deadly selves. If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul, there is a—
So that means we can—
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence.
そうだ。実は彼女は紫伯の上司神で、名を死去という。紫伯の死後、
The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature.
死去に関しては影の月に囚われているため、俺たちには何もできない。他二つの魂の根源を探—
Her second deadly self is called Tzu. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So...
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. The one— It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged—
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. I imagine finding the Chao should prove the most troublesome. So I shall...
So, we need to find...
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortal. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Leo.
Possess someone? Wait!
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some...
Exactly! Lu Xunqiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind.
She'd still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave... Do you think it could be her, Zhengli?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily... A sound plan. Well...
But you're leaving a...
I must. The Chao went into hiding after the Archon War.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally... It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. It was the avatar of time. Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what However, there is no telling what effect it...
解答祭の夜、リーユエ港では願いを込めた消灯が大量に飛ばされ...
When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, as I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy. No!
You can't run!
Incinerate! Gotcha!
Judgment!
Time to go.
You can't run!
Boom boom!
Dragon. Take it easy. What a drag. Busted.
Understood.
Give up.
Huh? Should we head to Boo Boo Pharmacy today?
It's time to pull the trigger. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. A chest full of valuables, and a trove of potential clues. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Take it easy. So let me get this straight. The patient disappeared right as you were delivering the medicine.
I know it's hard to believe, but that's exactly what happened.
It's true. One minute she was there, and the next she was nowhere to be seen. Hey, it's Yelan! Fancy seeing you here! Oh, is this a bad time?
Not at all. Just a small roadblock in the case I'm working. Ningguang asked me to investigate a patient named Lu Shangshang. If you're here to find her too, then you're out of luck, I'm afraid. She went missing this morning.
What?
According to Dr. Baiju, the patient vanished right under his nose. But it just seems like that should be impossible.
There 1 second and gone the next? Pretty sure Xiao can do something like that.
Then you're suggesting this Lu Shangshang is the vigilant Yaksha in disguise? Or some other adeptus?
Guess not. But this is so weird. How can a living person just vanish into thin air? Unless... Linny decided to... Who is this Linny you speak of? He's... Oh... Never mind. Paimon's just grasping at...
Let's set aside the how for now, and focus more on the where. You mentioned this patient has a strong obsession with achieving fame and recognition?
Yes. She kept talking about becoming a renowned So, are we looking for a place where it's super easy to become famous?
I think we should check out the Xiao Lantern crafting stalls.
Because it's easy to become famous by making Xiao lanterns?
Not exactly. If her wish is to become famous, she might write it on a Xiao Lantern in the hopes that the fabled...
That certainly sounds...
Turns out, the White Horse Adeptus might be a lot closer to home than she thinks.
What was that?
Nothing! Let's go check out those stalls! Daddy been away? All right, we're here. Still no sign of Lu Shangshang, though.
As long as you're patient enough, Paimon, you'll find that hunting down people is no different from hunting boars. We need to blend into the environment, or we risk alerting the target. So as far as everyone here is concerned, we're just ordinary tourists.
Oh, okay. If we need to blend in, then let's make some Xiao lanterns and write our wishes down, like everyone else. What's your New Year's wish, Yelan?
I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, and it can't be work-related. You gotta take a break once in a while, right? You're always digging out this suspect, tailing that criminal, hunting down this gang, which is super amazing and all, but
Really getting into this, huh?
You said to blend in, right? Come on! It's all part of the act! So you gotta think of something!
Then, I suppose, it'd be to go traveling the next time I get the chance.
Traveling? That's our bread and butter! Wanna join us?
Thanks for the offer, but my desk is piled high with reports on your exploits. And that's not quite the kind of traveling I had in mind. I was thinking more the lie down and do absolutely nothing kind of travel.
Ah, something a bit more easy and breezy, right? Hey, wait! We know just the place! The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort in Netland. It's super relaxing and full of fun activities. You've got the beautiful ocean and tons of cute little creatures called Asha. Seriously, you gotta go!
I suppose I'll have to check it out.
Hey guys, happy Lantern Night!
What a coincidence! You here to make shell lanterns too?
Well, it's that time of year, am I right? Thought I'd join in on the fun. You can't have Lantern Night without making one of these.
What you gonna wish for?
Aw, man, it's kind of embarrassing, but... whatever. The truth is, the mighty mythical beasts are seriously struggling with recruitment. So I'm hoping to find a few apprentices and teach them the art of wushu dancing.
Awesome! Shurfugami, here we come!
Whoa there, Paimon. One step at a time. I actually need to find people first.
Yeah, but Paimon bets people will jump at the chance to learn from you!
Well, I wouldn't be so sure. Wushu dancing is super physical and takes a lot of hard work to master, so it's not easy to find people. At this point, if the Adepti can't help me, no one can.
I'll do it!
Huh?
You just said you wanted an apprentice, right? Well, I'm offering. What do you think?
Whoa, the White Horse Adeptus works faster than I thought.
Traveler, it's her. Lu Shangshang.
Our target!
Hey! Didn't you hear me? I said I wanted to be your apprentice!
No need to shout. I heard you the first time. What's your name?
Step back a bit, Gaming. This person could be dangerous.
What?
Hey! What are you trying to do? Do you know who I am? Get back!
Lu Shangshang, we have no intention of harming you. We just need to ask you a few questions.
Get back, I said!
Try to remain calm.
If you come any closer, I'll...
Little wisp of a being. How are you able to see me? So what if I am? Leave at once! You, a mere mortal, whose own life hangs by a thread. Unless you wish to be condemned to eternal damnation, you would do well to abandon this fool. I shall speak on this.
Don't come any closer. How did I get here? Who...
Playing dumb, are we? Save it. We know...
What? No, I would never...
You don't remember.
Of course not. How could I...
What about the photo you took near Chuang Ter...
What photo?
What's going on? It's like she left...
Well, this... I'll take her back for questioning and let you know what I... Take her away.
I didn't do anything.
That's weird. She seems so...
This is just great. An apprentice falls right into my lap, and now she's gone!
Don't worry, Gaming. This is a special kid.
Unless you're gonna pony up and offer a real solution, Paimon, I don't want to hear it.
Gaming? What's up with...
I'm done here. I'm gonna go find an apprentice, and I won't take no...
Gaming, wait! Is it just Paimon? What? How do you know? Whoa! So you saw the second deadly self? And you think she moved from Lu Xiangxiang to Gaming? Uh-oh. Yeah, we better find him before something bad happens. Let's go!
Alas, why must Cloud Retainer inflict such woe upon us, Mooncarver?
By the order of Rex Lapis, we were supposed to make haste to the harbor to stand watch. Yet we arrived late, for you, in your inscrutable wisdom, chose that very moment to tend the mint. It is no wonder Cloud Retainer banished us to the wilderness in anger. A pity only that I, blameless as I am...
Blameless indeed. You speak as if it was not you who decided to plant all that, yet now in its wretched state, overrun by blood.
Were I truly that heartless, would I have rescued those seedlings from this desolate wasteland, granting them haven? Alas, if blame must be laid, let it fall upon Cloud Retainer for failing to recognize the...
At last a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should steal into her abode and plant a veritable
Positively ingenious.
Please stop chasing us. Just let us go.
Get back here! If you keep running, I'll kill you!
Please, we don't know anything about wushu dancing. Just
What? You think I'm not good enough to teach you? Just agree to be my apprentices, and then we can talk.
That child looks somewhat familiar.
It appears to be the wushu dancer from Liyue Harbor. I have seen him perform on occasion.
Come, let us take a closer look.
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer aid.
Oh, thank the gods! Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to force us to become his wushu dancing apprentices, and he won't take no for an answer!
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Get out of the way, old man! This is between us.
Preposterous! You dare to presume we are of a mature age?
Listen here, brazen youth. Skilled you may be in the art of dance, yet your offstage demeanor leaves much to be desired.
Hold on, Mountain Shaper. Something is amiss. Look closer.
Indeed, he bears the mark of something unclean.
It spells trouble. You there, depart at once.
Hey! You drove off my recruits, old man! You'll just have to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit side.
Many years it has been since a being has dared speak to us in such a manner.
Now let us see what evildoer has sought to use you as its puppet, young one.
You two, you're Adepti!
Does that strike fear in your soul?
Whoa! Two Adepti recruits just fall right into my lap? That white horse sure knows how to grant a wish.
Coming! Slow down! Wait for us!
Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has...
We know! It's one of the White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves!
The White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us to Liyue Harbor?
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? Who's gonna be first apprentice and who's gonna be second? It doesn't matter! I'm not the kind of Sufu who plays favorite.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this...
Little mite of a mortal, getting in my... That is no concern of yours. No, only by doing it myself. Otherwise, rage will consume me. If I lose control, all will turn to dust. The curse of time. Come no closer. This is your final warning.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this...
Huh? Where are we?
Coming! You're back!
Ah! The sun is most scorching. Agitation stirs within me. I require cooling mint to be... And speaking of, Cloud Retainer has scorned this verdant wonder long enough. It is time for the wrath of mint!
Mountain Shaper? Where are you going?
Oh no! Now Mountain Shaper's acting weird!
Spread to him. Quickly now, explain...
What? Was I really that rude? Jeez, someone get my dad to throw a slipper at me. I'm so...
Whoa! You okay?
He is fine. It is simply exhaustion. But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something...
So, what do? We can't just leave Gaming like this, but...
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give chase, Zidja would but flee from his form and seek out Streetward Rambler. Cloud Retainer and the Conqueror of Demons should be with her.
Whoa! What are all the Adepti...
Rex Lapis charged us with keeping watch over Liyue Harbor should danger rear... Come, we must devise a strategy before confronting Zidja.
The White Horse Adeptus? You mean the mysterious white mare that aided Rex Lapis during the Archon War?
Even if it's not her, there must be some connection. She always avoided us back then, and I never knew why.
Rex Lapis's recent trip seems to be related to this person as well.
Xianyun! Madam Ping! Xiao! Great! You're out here!
Ah, Traveler. It has been quite some time.
Oh, happy lantern rite, Paimon. You're as lively as I remember. I trust things have been well.
Sorry, Madam Ping. No time to catch up. Something terrible has happened.
What is it? Has Mountain Shaper gotten himself into trouble? Mooncarver is here with you, but he is not. The Wrath of Mint? That old fool dares to utter such nonsense behind one's back.
Yeah, that's not really our biggest concern here.
So, even a mere deadly self of the White Horse Adeptus was able to possess Mountain Shaper and affect his mind. No wonder Rex Lapis told us to gather here and await his orders.
Mountain Shaper's cultivation is inadequate. He was caught unprepared.
Hey, that's not what you said earlier.
Where is Mountain Shaper now?
A question that hardly bears pondering. Obviously, he intends to...
Then he poses no great threat. We might...
Your ulterior motive is not to mention deadly self...
Let me handle it. I have relevant experience and...
One has no doubt of that. Yet your involvement would likely end in armed confrontation. In one's own estimation, the time for such measures has not yet come. Before his departure, Rex Lapis knew that Zizhu was active in Liyue Harbor, yet told us only to wait. It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis did not believe extreme measures were warranted here.
Yes, this is quite a peculiar case. After all, Zizhu's possession does not seem to come with ill intent. It's more like she's guiding those she possesses to fulfill their own wishes.
There is enough. I sense tremendous resentment.
She was talking about the White Horse Adeptus memories, right?
With Rex Lapis away, if we...
She also mentioned the Curse of Time. What could that be about?
Perhaps... erosion.
I heard that ancient clans in the mountains once regarded the White Horse Adeptus as the daughter of time. It seems there was some truth to that, after all.
The daughter of time. Cursed by time?
Time does not treat everyone equally. The longer you dwell in this world, the more it takes from you.
Then what do we do?
One has devised a solution. Based on what you have told us, it seems that Zizhi is in the habit of leaping to a different host when provoked. One's plan is for us to block all escape routes while you confront Mountain Shaper, forcing Zizhi to reveal herself. Then, if prior experience stands, she will have no choice but to possess you. However, not only are you able to sense it, you are also unaffected. In other words, in that moment, you would have the chance to either subdue or persuade her.
That is akin to walking straight into the lion's den. Allow me to go and...
Yeah! Isn't this plan a bit too risky? Why doesn't Paimon try first? After all, even if she got possessed, it's not like she would pose a danger to anyone. Paimon's wishes aren't all food-related, you know.
One would not suggest this course of action if one had any such... Time and again, the Traveler has proved immune to Zizhi's influence. Consider for a moment why that might be.
Oh yeah! That's what the First Deadly Self told you, right?
Perhaps your time in Nodcry left you with the blessing of the newborn moon goddess, Traveler. And this Whitehorse Adeptus clearly has a profound connection to the moon.
Indeed. Indeed.
I see.
Have you other concerns, Conqueror of Demons?
I was just trying to fathom why Rex Lapis left without explaining the situation in detail. But now I think I understand. Rex Lapis entrusted this matter to the Traveler, which means in his estimation, the Traveler must be the key to its resolution. So I have no other concern. I trust Rex Lapis, and I trust you.
Then we are all in agreement on proceeding with this plan? Very well. We should depart. Let us see whether that old fool
One mint, two mint, let us plant a whole slew of mint! Once I reach 10,000, Cloud Retainer's abode shall be Mount Outsong no more, but rather Mount Mintsong! Oh, to behold the look on her face when she is confronted with such verdant splendor!
Mountain Shaper. You dare disturb the tranquility of one's abode!
Do not take personal offense, Cloud Retainer. He is not in control of his faculties.
Exactly. Let it go this once. Zizhi is the one driving him to do this.
Huh? But Zizhi just helps people fulfill their own wishes and desires.
Not now, Paimon.
Oops. Sorry, Mountain Shaper. Paimon might have just thrown you under the bus.
When he wakes up, we shall have words. Everyone, to your positions.
Be careful.
I must catch it! Again! Oh, young one, it is you! Don't tell me. Cloud Retainer sent you? brazen insolence. Such presumption. Such boundless avarice. If she dares lay a finger on my garden, I shall smash her cuisine machine to pieces. You think I am one to fold so easily?
Insolent mortal! Time and again, you interfere in that which is beyond you. You make it exceedingly difficult to contain my rage. You have no conception of that which you know nothing of my past. My warning was given. Stubborn mortal! You... Very well. If death is what you seek, who am I not to oblige? Come, let us see the extent of your resolve. Your wish is to behold the curse of time and the memories of this form? You who seek death, stand before me. My prison. I was merely a trace of impure energy within Zapai's immortal body, when her soul but then the one who governs time descended, and so I remain in this world, a mortal who knows of her existence and would dare to speak her name. Who are help? Her power, the one who governs time. It has surrounded me ever since. No, I have been asleep in this prison for countless years. Until then, through that mortal girl's eyes, I saw it. As pure and bright. That place is called Chuang Terrace? Did later generations rebuild the altar in a new location? Could it be the traces of what happened back then? That memory is embedded deep within the... Yet, it is precisely that which haunts my every way. Now you, a mere mortal, come to seek that which is forbidden. So, I shall relinquish control over this body's curse. And let run as fast as you can. Look, it draws near. The river of time, come to sweep all. I shall wait for you at the end, mortal. Evade being swept up in its waters, and I will fail. And we shall sink into oblivion together. I did not expect that you would make it to the end. Yes, it would seem even time cannot hold you back. Come, let your wish be granted.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light. Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate.
What are Mom and Dad doing? Shh, just make a wish. The kind Adeptus on the moon is listening. Look, it's Lady Tsubai.
Wow, Lady Tsubai? Is she powerful?
Of course. She taught us how to grow grain and beans, millet and rice, how to peel hemp and reel silk, spin thread and weave cloth, how to cut stone and build houses, cast bronze and forge tools. According to Mom and Dad, the Adeptus Tsubai is the god of soil and grain, who blesses our land and its crops.
Huh? Lady Tsubai's leaving.
It's all right. We just have to wait till next year. She'll be back.
Mom and Dad are gone. Why hasn't Lady Tsubai returned?
She'll come. We just have to believe.
What is that? Lady Tsubai abandoned us.
All places tainted by the abyss need to be purified. That includes Long Gone.
And what of its people?
You know what will happen. You are but an emissary to the mortal realm. This is Heaven's will. There is no need for guilt, and no place for hope.
I wouldn't dare. But the people of Langan honor me, worship me, pray to me. If I do not answer, the guilt will be too much to bear.
And if you do, you will meet the same end.
Then as their god, I shall die among them.
Look! Lady Tsubai came to save us! I knew she wouldn't abandon us! Run!
You have done enough.
Now you know the truth. These are the memories that suffocate me where not just my nation. Were it within my power, I would ignite a blaze fierce enough to burn a hole through the... It was a time of war. One that ravaged heaven and earth. Remnants of the battles tainted with cursed power. The heavens decreed that the tainted filth had to be... If I just had more time. But it wasn't enough! I just needed a bit more, and they all could have survived. I never imagined so long this rage has been within me. Yet here in this moment, if you wish to bring Tsubai back to life, mortal, then you may just remember. From this moment onward, the fate of Langan's fallen rests on your shoulders. And that can... As I said before, I am but a remnant of Zebai's adeptal form. By taking away this fragment of her soul, you take away my shackles as well. So, it's your turn to grant one of my wishes, is it? Very well. In regard to my fate, and, however, should another raise a war banner against the heavens someday, let my name be set upon its cloth. I ask for this, and nothing more. Now, take what you came for. I was a lone moon, shrouded and dimmed in cloud-veiled night. Now darkness breaks, free and unburdened. I reclaim my light.
You think I am one to fold so easily? Young one. What brings you here? My, what exquisite mint seedlings. Was it you who planted them? I had not taken you for one so versed in the horticultural art. But this is Cloud Retainer's abode. She does not appreciate the verdant one. We should leave at once. If she sees us here, there is little I can do to protect you. You weren't? Was it Mooncarver then? My, what nerve he had. What?
Looks like Mountain Shaper is back to normal.
Wow, that was fast.
A second to us, perhaps. But for the Traveler, I imagine it felt much longer.
One's plan was most successful then.
And you're all right, Traveler. You don't feel strange.
Well, sounds like good news all around.
What is this matter you speak of? The possession of that mortal child?
The matter of Zujia may have been resolved, but there is another that is far. Perhaps you have a moment to spare for a little chat, Mount.
You seem reluctant to talk in detail about what happened with Zujia. Don't worry. I won't ask you to reveal her secret.
Huh? You don't want to know what happened?
The expression on your face. I know it well, Traveler. It's one I've seen.
But you're okay, right, Traveler? That deadly... Well, as long as you're not hurt, Paimon doesn't need to know...
Even so, I hope you feel like you can entrust me with it. If I learned anything from our time together, it's that... Not to mention that certain knowledge brings danger.
Yeah. Kind of like how one person can't finish a whole slime, you know? Exactly! Wait, no! Paimon's just saying we've got loads of friends who'll be more than...
I never knew there was such a tragic chapter.
So, the people of that nation worship the White...
It would seem, then, that Rex Lapis had a similar reason for withholding the... I've often wondered if he had companions to stand by him before we met. Or if... Regardless, Lantern Rite takes place in 2 days. If there's no news of Rex Lapis by then, we'll have to come...
Fingers crossed it all goes well.
Let's appraise the value on this.
The law. It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Adepti?
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's Geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent...
So, what does it mean? Is he in trouble?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always... But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's probably just trying to protect us.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
Incinerate!
That tingle? That tingle?
Motion to compel! Judgment! You can't run! Boom boom!
Finally. Done.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern.
Hmm?
In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this true...
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not... It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took.
As I have stated, time and again, it was Geo-Lord. The ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. Mine. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yours. Anyway, do tell me, what?
Very well then. I have...
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zupai's humans...
今、世の中には変革の兆しが見え始めている。新月が生まれ、影の月の...
Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong White Horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you?
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Hey, it's Zhongli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Zhongli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue Harbor, of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide and... Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Teyat's busiest port, it's so dear Madam Adeptus. Where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue... Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes?
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of...
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not what you'd call the budget options. But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat. Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too. No wonder everyone loves it, huh? Oh, and the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth. All right, let's make it our first stop.
Yippee! That's a great Wamin restaurant! Here we come! Xiangling! Chef Mao! We're here!
Oh, hello there! What a surprise to see you two. Welcome, welcome!
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But... I don't think I've met this lady before. Is she a new friend? You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want, it's on the house. By the way, I'm Zhangling. I cook here at One Mean Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in. But how come I haven't heard about it?
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables And more time making friends? You're even more out of touch than I am.
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you Whitehorse Adeptus?
Of course it's alright, because...
Okay, okay. I can see... In that case, you can call Paimon the Real Traveler. Yeah, right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade, for a while at least.
All right, go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Listen, let me tell you. Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant. That's just plain stupid.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Try something new at the One Mean Restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiongling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Xiongling. It's me, Lu Xiongxiong, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please, please forgive me.
Oh, it's you. You're...
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. Why don't you grab a table, too?
No, I couldn't possibly...
Hey, it's totally okay. Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like?
I should very much...
It wasn't poisoned. That...
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. Paimon wants... Sure thing. Looks like... Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch... And since it's lantern rite season, you better try out... As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snows... Wow! Sounds like quite the feast!
Am I the only one who thinks that's...
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adept, okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss
You did indeed. And you're
That's a joke, but...
Oh, I see. Phew, almost...
Tell me, little one, what business might you...
It's a long story. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose...
And why might such matters concern the...
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even... There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but if I could just locate some more detailed records...
So, you're into...
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological recently, though things seem to have—
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial—
No, I mean, they weren't seriously. Either way—
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like—
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju guest house by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So—
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known? Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas, right? That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for—
Oh! Paimon thinks we—
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. What's so funny?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner, I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as a—
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or—
What I delight in?
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting.
But do things like that—
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect evil. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that—
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose.
Looks like the White Horse Adept—
I think I get what you mean, then.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wow. It all smells so—
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone— What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in—
Storytelling performances?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. Stuff like The Divine Damsel of Devastation, Through the Eyes of a Dragon, or—
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means moon. Since we're on the subject, you like telling—
In that case, I'll have to—
Awesome! Let's go!
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a complete fool. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly.
I used to have that problem, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory...
You're right, Miss Yoon.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you here!
Ah, Traveler in Paimon.
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adeptus?
She's not really an—
I see. Well, it's certain—
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm quite familiar with. Once, to perform Through the Eyes of a Dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all—
Hey, that's... You just don't...
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all—
All right, then. since you claim to be so...
An ancient poem?
Ha! See? You mean to tell...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about... When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems...
Oh yeah! Didn't Keqing mention that?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, but if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients.
Oh, seriously? Under moon eternal, under moon iridescent, in something about fields being plowed.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the...
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role.
That's because I am...
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Believe me, young lady, I know exactly...
I must say you are rather... Miss Whitehorse Adeptus. It is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. You want me to... Your guidance would be much Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is...
Exactly! And don't forget.
Yes. So rather than placing... I see. Then, I suppose as the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft, light, and comfortable to wear. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vine as the frost moon rises in the night sky. A maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon... So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the...
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the divine... Oh, divine maiden! How can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy to say... Oh, divine maiden! How does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our... I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you...
Huh?
I find myself speechless. Moved.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say,
you are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised. Not...
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what may I...
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old memories. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the...
No problem! What's it...
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked...
Huh? So, it isn't...
Of course not! Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Odes of Long Zabai.
All right then, and...
Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frost Moon Scion's library. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy.
A divine envoy on the moon? You don't...
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our Isn't it amazing? Especially with...
It truly is.
Right? It's like we're all bound...
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan.
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so...
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Hearse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever. Happy Lantern Rite. It's so good